habits, and now it's kind of catching. And even if you do change your habits, you're still human. You're still going to want some things. You're still going to want some of your favorite foods. You're still going to want to try fast food. You're still going to want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still human. At the end of the day, you're going to fuck up. You're going to want like your old shit before you're not just going to just be like, and just, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then it's not welcome back, it is welcome, but I am hoping you're here to stay. Let's get into it, right? So I'm still at my dad's. You can tell by the background. I move out on Tuesday. Nervous, but I thought I would definitely try to get videos in before I move out, because I know moving out is going to be a really tedious process. So I'm going to try to get as much content out for you guys as I can before I have to get down to moving and all that good stuff. So, okay, so as you can tell by the title, I have lost 50 pounds in 2 months. Okay, I am 50 pounds down. Okay, so really what I'm going to say is, sorry, I had a notification, but really it's really like 49.90 pounds, but I am going to just round that on up to 50. Can you believe it? I am ecstatic. I did not think I would lose weight this quickly. I do know with weight loss surgery you do lose weight pretty fast, but I wasn't expecting it to be this fast, especially after the liquid stage. But I am ecstatic, you guys. I don't really have too much transformation pictures. I do have more so of like facial pictures. So this is the first pic, and this is another picture from when I went to Jamaica, and you can already see in the face. I'll even put another one here. This was the first picture, the first video that I actually did on YouTube, and this was me then, and this is me now, and I'm happy I got the surgery. So I want to get into some of the things that like I eat now, what I drink now, what is my routine, how has my body adjusted. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Things have not really changed too much in terms of like things that I do. I still have to take my medicine, not medicine, my vitamins. So I still take my vitamin D and calcium. I still take my multivitamin. I'll be taking my biotin very soon. I'm actually going to go pick some up today. And that's pretty much it in terms of my vitamins go. In terms of food, so again, like I've said before in my other videos, I don't physically feel hunger, but I do try to force myself to eat as much as I can, but also listening to my sleep and my body in terms of when I need to eat, when I don't need to eat. In the morning is really not like the best time for me to eat personally. If I do eat something, it's usually like a liquid like soup or my protein shake, which is more so what I will take. It's just the protein shake. I will just drink the protein shake within an hour, and then that'll be it. For lunch, for lunch, it's tricky. It depends on really what I want. I am more chicken. I like that, so I will get like some type of baked, air fry, whatever chicken, and I'll do that. And I will get like something soft for a side, like a mashed potatoes or like carrots or something like that. Like even now, like I have lunch, but I am not really in the mood to like eat, but I gotta eat something. So I have like some chicken soup here for me. And that's gonna be like my lunch for like a while. and it has like chunks in it. It has like vegetables, like carrots and stuff. So like I'll get some type of nutrition. But yeah, dinner. Mm, usually I'm not hungry. Lately, like me being at my dad's house, and my dad is of Jamaican descent, so he has been giving me like a lot of fish. Um, my dad is very he cooks really well, but because of the surgery, he thinks he knows more than my surgeon, and he thinks he knows more than me. He's just like, yeah, like you don't need nothing, like you don't need the stuff that you've been eating. I'm just gonna cook you like some fish, and we just, no season, no salt. You don't need salt. Salt's bad for the surgery. Like, sir, no, it's not. Salt's not bad for the surgery. I need some season. We are black and we are Caribbean American. Well, Caribbean. I don't like using that term, Caribbean American. I feel like that's silly. Anyway, but we Caribbean. We season our stuff. We season our food. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play with me. But so I've been like really fish heavy for this week in terms of my food. Um, but how my body has changed outside of physical appearances, and I will get better with taking transformation pictures. I'm going to start taking pictures more so now, um, especially now trying to get in again engaged with YouTube and social media. And if you're not following me, by the way, follow me. This is my handle for my Instagram page. I'm going to start posting more on there about my progress and everything. So just follow me there. And that way you could check out my progress, especially when I'm not here. You'll be able to see me through there. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start posting more of like body picture progress. But in terms of like what physically has changed for me since November 22nd till now, today is January 28th. Um, so I get super nauseous and I throw up, not a lot, but I do throw up pretty fairly because I do feel like my body is still trying to get acclimated to food and different things, and it's becoming a trial and error. For anyone who has spoken to their nutritionist and or is thinking about weight loss surgery, what your nutritionist will probably tell you is when you get to the stage that I am on, it's going to be a trial and error in terms of what type of food you can stomach. And meaning that means that sometimes your favorite foods or stuff that you were eating before, you're not going to be able to stomach them anymore. Right? So for me, I'm getting to that point where I'm trying to figure out what I can stomach, what I can't stomach. Girl, I had some chicken wings. And listen, I only got like a 6-piece, and I was only able to eat 2 of the wings, right? Um, and I think it was a sauce that they put on the wings, but it made me so sick, like so sick, and I was just like, no, this is not for me. Um, it just wasn't sitting well. It wasn't doing it for me, but so that's one thing. Nausea is real. Um, whew, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Dumping syndrome. Now, for those who do not know what dumping syndrome is, the way that it was explained to me in the beginning, that dumping syndrome is when you eat something that you're not supposed to and your body immediately rejects it. So rejecting it either meaning coming up through the front or through the back. Now, I've had dumping syndrome. Excuse me. I had dumping syndrome, but I also have not really cheated on my diet, right? And I've still had dumping syndrome. Some of the foods that I have tried definitely did not sit well with me. I remember when I first got here, me and my dad, and I had some saltfish, right? And I had some saltfish and some peppers and some onions. No big deal, right? But about 15 minutes later, it was a mess. It just wouldn't stop. And it was so uncomfortable. I felt my stomach contract as it was bringing it back up. Like, that's how intense my dumping syndrome was for me. Now, I did have like some nausea medicine that my surgeon gave me after the surgery, because even after the surgery in the beginning, nausea was a big thing for me where I was super nauseous all the time. So they ended up writing a prescription for me for nausea medication. And I just took some of that after everything was over, after I kind of got everything out of my system. And it helped, and I calmed down and I felt fine afterwards. But I've also dumped a few times after that too. So it's just, I know it's a part of the process, but it's just super uncomfortable. It's, wouldn't recommend, but you can't avoid it. It's gonna get you at some point. I was 365 pounds, and I remember waking up out of bed, and I used to be in so much pain. I used to like have back pain. My knees would hurt when I would walk. My legs would hurt. It was just a lot. Like, my mobility was very limited, and it really like, it really took a toll on me. But now I'm not in as much pain, if any. I have some days where certain stuff hurt, but I don't think it really has too much to do with my weight per se. I think it's just, me getting old. But it's, yeah, it's definitely better. Um, in terms of hunger and cravings. Now, I might not feel physically hungry, but that head hunger is something else. Uh, it's a lot. Like, listen, even though you got this surgery, even though you have this restriction, in terms of like what you can't eat, how much you can consume, all of that, it's still a lot in terms of like your old habits weighing on you. This is why I see why they put a huge emphasis in the beginning for you to change your habits, and now it's kind of catching. And even if you do change your habits, you're still human. You're still going to want some things. You're still going to want some of your favorite foods. You're still going to want to try fast food. You're still going to want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still human. At the end of the day, you're going to fuck up. You're going to want like your old shit before you're not just going to just be like, and just want kale and carrots all day, because I don't think nobody realistically want that. I guess if you're vegan, I guess that works. But anyways, majority, like, nobody just wants that full-heartedly. Hell, even a vegan wants a burger at one point, a veggie burger or some shit. But it does mess with you. There's been days that I don't even eat like, certain stuff, but I want it because of the fact that I never had it, and like my brain tells me, oh, I want this, so you need to go get it, and you need to go get this. Like, lately, I've been wanting nachos. And I know if I want them, I will have to make them myself. Like, and I will have to get like, you know, I will have to make it bariatric friendly. But just be aware that you are going to go through these cravings once you're able to consume food regularly without any pain or anything. You're going to want to explore, venture out, and that's great. But you're also going to fall victim to cravings, and that's where your willpower comes into play, and knowing, is it worth it or not. Favorite foods since I have started VSG. Favorite foods and drinks So do I have? Yes, I finished this. I finished this. I never would have thought I'd be able to drink a bottle this big. Because when you start VSG, you're drinking. I want to say probably like something like this size. Just as a, if this, like that's like your cap. But this. So these are my absolute favorite. This is the vitamin water acai berry pomegranate. This is my favorite, and I don't think I have the other one. I don't. But the body armor, I believed I showed this in the other videos, but this is my favorite. So the body armor, any low sugar body armor except for the watermelon, just because I'm allergic, is my favorite. I love them. Love, love, love them. They get me through the day when I want some juice or something like that. Diluted cranberry juice, I like that's it too. That be helping me. The Tots apple juice with the low sugar, that's like basically diluted apple juice, but I don't drink it too often because apple juice does have a lot of sugar. So if I do drink it, it's very small amounts, and it's just like very so often, but I still love that. What else? I think that's it in terms of drinks. That's pretty much my rotation outside of water. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The term outside of water. So food, my favorite foods since the surgery. Mashed potatoes. I said that in my last video, but I love mashed potatoes. Baked chicken. That's good. Shrimp. I love shrimp. Love it. It is easy to chew. It is small. It's like the perfect portion for bariatric stomach. So shrimp and chicken. I do like ground turkey, but I cannot eat it as often as I used to be able to. Just because right now it's still kind of a little harsh on my stomach. I still like my broccoli. I'm starting to like carrots just because it's easier on my stomach. I kind of rotate in between the two. I'm still trying to figure out like what vegetables I like per se. Sorry, I keep getting text messages and it's like it's distracting me. But so carrots, broccoli, are the two that I pretty much have been eating, and still trying to figure out like what else I like. But eating out. So I have ate out. I have ate out since the surgery. I did go to, I believe it was Applebee's. Yeah, Applebee's. I went out to Applebee's, and eating out now, this was kind of like the dreaded thing that I was always wondering, like, what's going to happen when I, can eat food and, like, am I just going to dump, like, right there on the table, like, whatever, but it was not like that. It was okay. I was okay. Honestly, I literally just split like a meal. I had like a little small bit of the appetizer, and I had a little bit of my meal. But if you listen to your sleeve, you will know when you've had enough. You will know what's not sitting well with you. Even when you try new foods, definitely try it. Wait a little bit before you take another bite. See what happens. See how your body responds, and you will be okay. Typically, like, I'm not saying it's foolproof, but it'll help. It'll help you recognize what you do like and what you don't like. But I think that's it. I wanted to just come on here and let you guys know about my progress, about what's going on, about the changes in my body. That's it. I don't want to like keep this video going because I am going to do more videos. Probably within the next week. I do have to get, acclimated in with moving and all of that. So just give me some time and I will give y'all more content, and I will keep you more updated in terms of what's going on with me and the surgery. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, share my video, share me if you like what I'm saying, if you like me, if you like my videos, why are you not telling your friends? That's selfish. Connect with me on social media. This is my Instagram handle. This is where I'll be putting my progress in. So if I'm not on here, I'll definitely be on there. And I think that is it. I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.